Sweet Mother Mary of Merciful, who is that? Lord Jesus. Hoyoverse, they about to have all my money when this game come out. Oh my God. Lord help me. Jesus. Hello, gamers and gamettes. What is going on? My name is Tanek127, and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I have a really special treat for you all. But before we get into today's video, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Hoyoverse for hooking me up with access to the Zenless Zone Zero test. And guys, this was an awesome feat. I've never gotten, like an opportunity, to play test one of their games early. So Hoyoverse, thank you guys so much for reaching out. Definitely appreciate this opportunity, and this game was definitely a blast. So big special thank you to Hoyoverse, and let's go ahead and talk about Zenless Zone Zero. So if you don't know what Zenless Zone Zero is, it's the latest game coming out by the creators of Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. This is one of their latest projects. This is going to be releasing sometime in the future. I would assume probably in 2024 on PC, consoles, and mobile devices. Now, they haven't said specifically which consoles yet, but I would assume probably PlayStation, since that's their usual thing. And hopefully, we see some involvement with Xbox and Nintendo Switch, but we don't know yet. Now, the story of Zenless Zone Zero, I'm not going to lie from this little bit of the test I got to play. I don't know too much about it, but I know you are in an area called the Hollows, and your characters seem to be like these type of, like bounty hunter guys that that go after these creatures that are in like the in the Hollows area and stuff like that, and kill them and things. I don't know too much about the story and everything, just judging by the little bit that I played from the test, but it did seem to be a little bit intriguing. But we're going to learn more on that later. All I know is you're some type of bounty hunter. You go around, you're doing missions for other people, killing these things, trying to help people around in the city and stuff like that. But I don't know too much from there. So hopefully, we'll learn more about that as, they announce more information about the game, we get closer to release and those things. Now, secondly, one thing I do want to talk to you guys about is, the visual aesthetic of Zenless Zone Zero. Now, if you've played any of Hoyoverse's games before, you do know what typically to expect, from a graphical standpoint. It's got that nice anime style look to it, the hot waifu characters and all that fun stuff. You guys pretty much know what to expect from. One thing I was also surprised about is this game actually ran very good for a test. Like me personally, I have a pretty low spec gaming PC, and I didn't have much trouble running this game at all. Even just on simple medium settings. I wasn't running it at like high, ultra, and everything like that. With everything turned up to max. But even on a PC that's as outdated as mine, this game ran pretty well, and I was very, very surprised. So they've definitely got the optimization knocked down, and didn't experience any bugs or issues during the test whatsoever. And that's just being honest. I put hours into this test. I did put a decent amount of time into it. I got to fight a couple bosses, do a few areas and stuff like that, and definitely explore around with the game. I'd even got to unlock a new character and stuff like that, and I didn't experience any issues, no disconnects, a little bit of frame drops and hiccups here and there, but that was probably due to my PC. But other than that, guys, I didn't have any performance issues at all. So if this game comes out on consoles, especially the next gen ones, the performance is probably going to be great. Now, my favorite part of Zenless Zone Zero, for you guys who don't know me around here, I'm an MMO guy. I love action combat in my games, is the combat. And hands down, out of all Hoyoverse's games, I definitely think Zenless Zone Zero has the most favorable combat so far. It doesn't feel like, like any of their previous titles. The combat in here, it definitely feels like more weighted, more just, impactful. The weapons feel like, they have weight, like a real smack to them and stuff like that. Here you can really feel like, you know, the emphasis and the slamming and the hits of the different weapons and stuff like that. I definitely enjoyed this game's combat system a whole lot. The way you can switch in and out the characters at any time, you know, the way their moves chain together. The combat in this game is just I love it. If you're a fan of action combat, trust me, you'll definitely want to play this. Now, the characters in this game. Did you see my intro? All right. Did you see my reaction? You already know. The waifus are on point. The characters, you know, they just have these really awesome aesthetic. The female characters absolutely gorgeous. They're cute looking, very very pretty. The male characters, you know, they also have real awesome, badass, edgy looks to them. There's a style in here for everybody, and the thing is, like, everybody is so vastly different. Every single character you play, like Nicole, for example, she smacks people up with a briefcase. The other guy with the red mask, I forget his name, he uses guns. The main character you play, she uses a sword. All of them feel vastly different. And the character I unlocked, she uses like a type of like great axe, or, you know, like great sword kind of thing. I definitely can't wait to see if they have any, like, you know, great sword dedicated characters in here, because you guys definitely know me when it comes to that. But the characters in here are awesome. If you've played any of Hoyoverse's previous games, you know it's a gacha game. You know what to expect with the characters, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, when this comes out, I'm gonna be spending some money. All right, that's all I got to say when it comes to that one. Now, the soundtrack in this game is pretty dope. It's a lot more of, you know, like an urban kind of upbeat kind of thing, you know, something you'd expect like out of, you know, like a techno game, something like, you know, really futuristic. But the soundtrack, you know, it goes well with the combat. It's really, you know, pleasing on the ears and stuff like that. Guys, this game is just, you know, a lot of fun. I gotta say, out of all of Hoyoverse's titles, this is probably one of my favorites so far, you know, especially, and I know it's just a test. I've only played it, you know, for a good amount of hours and stuff like that. I haven't done too much with it yet. The full game is not here yet, but guys, this game just really felt that good. I'm telling you, you know, this game's just the way it is. It's just awesome. I had a phenomenal time playing this. I really don't have, you know, too many complaints at all. Now, unfortunately, I was playing this on PC, so, you know, I didn't have my controller with me at the time, so I didn't get to experience what it felt like on controller. But I'll put it to you guys like this: I had a great time, and I am not a mouse and keyboard dude at all. I really do not like playing mouse and keyboard, and I had a phenomenal time playing this. So, you know, if that should speak for, you know, for itself. If I have any wishes when it comes to this game, the only thing I wish when it comes to Zenless Zone Zero, guys, honestly, is a really fun multiplayer. And, you know, I hope it comes to more console platforms. Usually Hoyoverse's games, they tend to stick, you know, strictly to PlayStation platforms. And, you know, I just hope, you know, Xbox users and Nintendo users finally get to dive in, especially with Zenless Zone Zero, because, you know, I feel like this game is kind of taking a different direction, you know, with its storyline, with its campaign, the way things are working and stuff like that. Yes, you know, it's a action RPG. It's got the action combat. It's got the gacha mechanics, but this one is kind of, you know, in a league of its own. This is very different than Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. It's definitely something you guys need to play. And as we get more news on the game, I'll definitely be keeping you guys updated. So make sure you are subscribing and liking today's video. And once we hear more about the console version of Zenless Zone Zero, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. But let me know, do you guys like what you see so far? Let me know down in the comments below. Y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.